All right, let's get into it.
All right, welcome back. Nice to see you guys again. Thanks for joining us here.
What's going on?
So, you guys want to real quick recap last week? I'm hot,
Oof,
boys.
no, not really.
Your boy is
I don't
hot.
really want to.
Super hot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Sorry.
I'll let you guys know. I went 5-10. I did bad.
Oh. All right. Well, how'd you do?
I went 4-11. I missed my lock of the week. Let me say this. I'm 72 and 74 right now. That was my first just like really bad week. So if we can make it the last really bad week and get
You
back
have
on
so
track.
many more games than I do.
Well, you can sort that out later, but
That's
I just did
you have
the
like
math.
10 more games than I do.
I think you must be missing a week.
Maybe.
All right.
I went 10-5. Feels good. Feels real good. That Jets game is what I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
I also bet the Jets game right.
Hey, attaboy. Hey, all three of us got that Rams game right too. So
Yep.
Yeah.
shout out to the Rams.
That's all that matters.
I tried to convince Will to change his Steelers from not covering to covering, and
I made them my lock,
so yep, it feels good. Feels good.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Where are we starting?
Should we introduce like the new way of doing this, or should we just do it?
We should just
hit
do
him
it. I think
upside the
that's
head
on.
with it.
Yeah.
Just do it. All right, sounds good. All right, I'll go first. So I won't start off with my favorite yet. So I'll work my way up to it. So first game I got the Las Vegas Raiders at Atlanta. Vegas is favored -3. So a couple notes that I wrote down. Vegas offense, not too good. Atlanta offense, not that great either. So they're both Las Vegas is 16, Atlanta is 11. But Atlanta's rush or passing is 3 in the league. So maybe that's something to look out for. I don't really think so. I think the Raiders are just a much better team overall. I think Las Vegas cruises by 27-21 covering the 3. So I'm taking Las Vegas -3. I just noticed I literally have all the favorites in these games, but
you said 25, 21?
27-21.
Okay, all right, 25. That's a cool score. Yeah, I got Vegas covering as well. I got them winning 24-17. I like them. I like them against Atlanta.
Give me the Raiders. 31, Falcons 20, Raiders -3.
Ooh, big points. Big points.
Good.
Big points week this week.
Yeah.
Points all over the place.
You want to talk your Thursday night game, or I guess your Thursday game, Dub?
Sure. All right. We got Thanksgiving tradition, Lions, Texans. Growing up, we're all similar age. It was tradition every year, no matter how bad the Lions were, which I guess it doesn't really matter what age you are. I think the Lions have been bad since like 1924. But, when we were growing up, they were especially bad. But it's Thanksgiving. So it's like you got to get up for the Lions game. It's exciting. Lions got they're playing in the Dome, so weather won't be a factor. They got Galladay and Amendola, starting wide receivers, out for the Lions this week. They did not look good last week. Cover your eyes and bet the Lions run, I think, at least for me, is coming to an end because they just got absolutely smacked last weekend by the Panthers. And one thing with the Lions is you could always at least count on their offense. You know what I mean? Well, I don't even know if that's true anymore. So Texans are a 3-point favorite going into the game on the road in Detroit, and I'm taking the Texans. Texans 24, Lions 17.
Oh, nice. I agree with you. I've been on the Lions bandwagon with you. I believed in them, and they disappointed me last week. I got them losing to Houston 21-17. Houston covers the spread.
You guys have much closer scores over there, huh? I agree with both of you guys.
Yeah, you got to give the Lions a Thanksgiving bonus. So you got to give them a Thanksgiving field goal or something.
Apparently, they don't have any offense, but somehow they're going to score points. But I agree with you guys. I got Houston winning, and I got them winning by a lot. I got it 10-24.
All right.
Okay. All right, move on. The other Thanksgiving tradition. This one I watched all the time growing up because a lot of my family's Cowboys fans. Washington is playing in Dallas. Winner of this game, number 1 in the NFC East. Has a lot of playoff implications in this game, which is weird to say about 3-7 teams, but playoff implications. Sneaky Washington has the best passing defense in the league, which most people wouldn't think. Their pass rush is pretty good. Chase Young's pretty good. That defensive rookie of the year, probably for sure. However, the Cowboys looked good last week. Well, that was weird, right? I don't know. I definitely thought Minnesota had it. I picked Minnesota to win and cover. They splintered me. So I've got Dallas winning and covering. Dallas minus 2.5, 20-13.
All right. They did look good. They look good against the Vikings. I'm taking Washington outright on the road. Thanksgiving upset. Dominant defense going to shut down Andy Dalton and the vaunted Cowboys offense.
The Red Rocket.
Give me Washington 26, Cowboys 21.
I agree with you, Mr. Dub.
There you go.
I don't know. I like the Cowboys wide receivers.
Mr. Dub is his father.
Oh, I'm sorry. I agree with you, Dub. I like the Cowboys' receiving core. They're young, they're fast, they're good. But I think Washington's going to be a sneaky team. I mean, Alex Smith played lights out last week, so give me Washington +2 at 21-17.
Washington winning. Washington 21.
Yeah, Washington 21, Cowboys 17.
Both of you guys picked them to win outright. All right, that's
Yeah,
gonna be the.
I agreed with the man.
All
All right. So next I have I have Arizona at New England. This is kind of a weird game. Arizona's only favored by 2 points. How that happens, I have no idea. I guess they think New England's good again. I'm not sure.
Playing in the cold, Arizona in the cold.
Yeah, I don't think it matters much. But I don't. I think Arizona is just a much better team overall. So I mean, not much to say about this, to be honest with you guys. Arizona's offense is really good. Their rushing especially is good over there in New England, but I don't think they have a good defense. I think that was their strong suit for a really long time, and now it's what's really hurting them. So I think Kyler Murray and that offense over there is just going to be way too much for them. So I got Arizona covering the -2, 24-13.
Nice. It's actually not going to be that cold. It's going to be 50 degrees and
there you go.
Kind of sunny. I just looked it up. That's what I was doing. Either way, that's a long trip for Arizona. I honestly don't think Arizona's that good. I think their offense is pretty good and their defense is decent. I like New England at home. I'm looking for Bill Belichick to bounce back, have a good week. The talent's not there, but I think Arizona's not that great. So I have New England 20, Arizona 17. New England wins outright.
I think the long East Coast road trip deal will keep it closer than maybe it should be, but the Patriots don't have the firepower to keep up. Cardinals 28, Patriots 21, Cardinals -2.
Smart man.
All right, I'm up. I'll go with the Giants at Cincinnati. I know. I don't. Cincinnati's offense. Okay, so I'll start off with Giants are a 6-point favorite, which to me makes sense. The Giants have been looking pretty good this week. I mean, in the past couple of weeks, and Cincinnati lost Joe Burrow, which was like the one good thing that you saw coming out of their offense. Both of these teams are ranked in the top 4 in sacks allowed, so I think there's going to be a very bad game for the offenses. However, I like the Giants, and I like them to win a lot. I don't think Cincinnati's going to score very many points with all that going on, so I've got the Giants winning 17, Cincinnati 3. Giants cover the 6-point spread. Yeah, big points.
So, I agree with you there. I mean, poor Bengals fans, I guess. Like you said, they're one spark of excitement, and it's just wiped out. Hopefully he comes back better than ever. Giants win by 10. Giants 27, Bengals 17.
Yeah, I mean, you got to feel for the poor Bengals over there. Their offense is just dead. So I
State of
agree with
Ohio
both you
side.
guys. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I agree. Giants cover. I have them at. I gave them. I still don't like the Giants' offense that much, so I gave them 17-7.
Yeah, I gave 17-3. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Panthers at the Vikings, my favorite team to pick. I love picking Vikings games. They're my favorite. I haven't looked because I don't want to know, but I'm pretty sure I have not gotten a Vikings game right yet. Another game inside a dome. Weather's not going to be an issue. Teddy Bridgewater is in. He was a bit banged up last week, but he'll be playing. Christian McCaffrey is out for the Panthers. And for the Vikings, strong safety Harrison Smith, who had a really good game a couple weeks ago against that last week against the Bears, actually. He didn't practice today, out with a neck injury, and he's a game time decision. Don't know if he's going to be playing. I got away from it last week, and I shouldn't have. If you bet on Teddy Bridgewater, if you fake bet on Teddy Bridgewater, you win fake money. So Panthers are a 4.5-point underdog, and I'm taking the Panthers outright on the road. Vikings don't defend the home dirt very well. There's no fans or anything. The home field advantage isn't much of a thing right now. So give me the
Got
Panthers.
the horn.
Yeah, I know. Dude, that stadium's really cool, and when it's full, it's rocking. But it's empty and sad right now. So give me the Panthers 27, Vikings 26.
Whoa, I'll go from there because our scores are very, very close. Vikings let me down last week. There's nothing much to say about that. So I'm agreeing with you, man. I got the Panther with the points. So I got the Panthers also winning outright, 21-20.
Man.
So
A lot of agreement this week.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I've got Minnesota winning, Carolina covering. Minnesota 23, Carolina 20.
All right.
I think Minnesota.
We're all on Panthers plus 4.5.
I'm hoping
Panthers
Dalvin Cook
4.
goes off. I'm looking for a big Dalvin Cook week.
Yeah. All right. So next we have Browns at Jacksonville. Cleveland is a 6-point favorite. Browns rushing attack is phenomenal. They're just killing everyone in the rushing game right now. It's almost crazy to see. And Jacksonville's defense is ranked 30th. It kind of spells disaster for them. I feel bad for the guys just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
Name two players on the Jacksonville defense.
Andrew Wingard, safety, Wyoming.
And no one else important.
Yeah.
They got destroyed last week. I'll say that much. So I got the Browns covering this game, and I think covering by a good amount. So I got the Browns winning 27-14.
All right. I've got, pretty close here as well. I've got Cleveland winning and covering 22-14. I don't think Jacksonville stops Nick Chubb. They've been pretty crazy ever since he got back.
Another close score with me and Cordova. I got the Browns 27, Jags 18. Even though the Browns don't seem overly impressive, 7-3 teams are good and 1-9 teams are bad. So give me the Browns -6 all day.
Yeah, good call on that. All right, we'll move on. I got New Orleans in Denver, in the cold. Not that it matters. The dome teams in the cold. Honestly, I don't think it matters. But
What's the weather?
Drew Lock went for 270 passing yards last week. He did pretty well against Miami, who I thought was a decent team, and I think they are still. But they got to a bench, so Denver's looking okay. However, New Orleans is probably arguably the best team in the NFC. I'd argue it. That's why I say arguably, but they're arguably the best team in the NFC. And with Mike Thomas healthy, Alvin Kamara healthy, and Taysom Hill doing what he did last week, I don't see them losing. I've got them winning 26-13. New Orleans covers -6.
I think that the Saints offense is limited, as we kind of saw last week. So I think that they win this game, but I think the elevation, which I also don't think is much of a thing, but people like to say that the cold and the elevation in the dome team. I don't know. Maybe it'll matter.
Big field goal game.
Yeah, yeah. Saints win, Broncos cover. Saints 23, Broncos 20.
Wow. I don't know, man. I was a fan of what the New Orleans Saints did last week. I thought they played great, man. I still like to go back to last year where Drew Brees also got hurt. Bridgewater came in, went 6-0. So I think they could just plug in anyone into that offense and just be really good. And plus, that boy Taysom adds a second kind of threat. He can run the ball too. So I got New Orleans covering. I got them winning big. I got them winning 31-20.
Oof, nice.
That defense is pretty good over there in New Orleans too. So
Who's that?
You're up, Dub.
Oh, my goodness. It's back to me. We're flying through this. Dolphins, Jets. AFC East matchup. The Jets. I didn't get you guys got that one right last week, and I didn't. 50 degrees and clear and sunny.
Man.
Huh?
Chargers.
I know. We'll get to the Chargers later, but weather's not a factor. Joe Flacco's playing quarterback still in the NFL. He'll be leading the Jets. The Dolphins took a step back down to earth a little bit last week. This isn't a criticism because it's not a bad way to win games, but they were doing it by turnovers and special teams and defense and kind of like vanilla rookie quarterback play, vanilla playbook. And it's like you kind of catches up to you eventually type deal. Tua actually got benched for performance, not for he's healthy. So he'll be starting this game. But
Brian Flores made sure to point that out in his post-game interview.
Dude, I like Brian Flores. I like a guy. I kind of like a guy who will bench. It's like, you're not playing good enough, man. We have a standard. So Ryan Fitzmagic. But so I think it'll actually be kind of a closer game. But I think the Dolphins definitely win. So Dolphins 27, Jets 21, Jets +7.
Oh, nice. I kind of agree with you. I think a lot of the Miami, the way they were winning was a lot of luck. So, fumbles bouncing their way, stuff kind of thing. And although I don't think they'll have it, I think the Jets are that bad. So I've got Miami 17, Jets 6, Miami -7.
Ooh, this one was a tough one. I think you can go either way. It depends how well Tua's playing here. But I kind of, as much as I hate to say it, I kind of want to go Jets +7 again. This is one where I was like, I'm going to write down the score and see what it is, see what it's closer. But at the end, I was like, Dolphins are better. So I had to give them the win. I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking the the Dolphins -7, have them winning 21-13.
I like how it's like there's never been more offense in the NFL in the history of the game. And every game you guys are like 14-6.
I said 21. I said 21,
I know.
14.
It's funny.
These are just the bad offense teams. I don't
you're
give
right.
points for the good offense teams.
You're right.
Carlos?
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, so this is also another really good game right here. So next I have Kansas City at Tampa Bay. Kansas City is favored 3 points. I think this is going to be a really, really good game. Kansas City has is a number one passing team in the league, and then Tampa Bay is right behind them at number 2. I can't see why Tom Brady can't throw a deep ball, but that's for another. I guess he doesn't really need to throw a deep ball. Yeah, that's true.
Why he can't.
When he has all those weapons on there, you can just throw it off to him and have him get that yak, right? But Tampa Bay's defense is a little bit better at 9 versus Kansas City at 15. I just think Patrick Mahomes is going to do what Patrick Mahomes does. I think Tampa Bay struggled a lot last week, and for Bruce Arians to come out and say that Tom Brady was getting confused with defenses kind of like surprised the hell out of me. I don't know how you could just come out and say that your starting quarterback is struggling reading defenses. I just don't know how you say that publicly.
Playing a pretty good defense.
Yeah. they were, and they're hands down. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know how you say that publicly. So I have Kansas City, and I have Kansas City covering. I have Kansas City 30, Tampa Bay 24.
I'll go. Um, so right off the bat, I got Kansas City 30, Tampa Bay 26. I also got them covering by 3. Tampa Bay, I think their offense is pretty good. I think the defense they played last week, they were looking kind of shady. And honestly, you know, I think you still got that fresh on your mind. That's why you're kind of like, Tampa Bay's offense isn't that great. Usually they've been doing pretty well, and Tampa Bay's been throwing a pretty good deep ball as well. He just, he had pressure in his face all game last week. But
Only one sack.
Kansas City covers. Yeah, he got hit a bunch of times.
Tom Brady's old. The Tom Brady era is over. It's officially done. He's gone. We're getting rid of him. Woo! Okay, maybe not. But Chiefs 30, which I think is both of what you guys said. So they have to score 30 now. Chiefs 30, Bucks 21, Chiefs -3.
Nice. I got the close one. That's funny. We got 130. Am I up or you, Cordova? Oh, you're dub.
It doesn't matter. I have.
I think it's you, Rios.
All right, I'll go. Let's see which one.
I have one left. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got San Francisco playing in LA against the Rams. San Francisco's banged up. Trent Williams, their left tackle, just got put on the COVID list, so he's probably won't be playing this week. And with their offensive line already not doing so well, the Rams' offense, specifically their front four, are awesome. They can get pressure on a quarterback without having to blitz, so their secondary really benefits from that, and we saw that last week. I like the Rams. They beat us last time we played, but that was a very healthy San Francisco team. That was the 1 week that they were healthy. And I don't think they do it again. I got the Rams winning big, 27-10. The Rams cover the -7.
I agree with you there. 49ers are not going to score points in this game. There's just literally no way. And Rams are going to cruise. Rams 31, 49ers 10.
Hey, well, we all kind of got close scores again. Yeah, I agree with everything you say. Rams cover -7. I have them winning 28-10. Yeah.
So let me get this right. We all said the Chiefs will score 30, and we all said the 49ers will score 10.
It's like you want to like respect them a little bit, but like you're like, they can't score more than 2 touchdowns, so you give them 10 points.
Yeah.
Their only thing is they have to feed Kittle. That's like their only option. And I feel like if we just put some guy on Kittle or maybe 2 guys on Kittle, and then I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't want to sweat it too much this week. All right, Titans at Colts. Another dome game. I got all the dome games this week. This one's man, I'm just gonna walk you through my thought process on this. Colts are a 3-point favorite. The Colts have been playing really well. They beat Green Bay last week, and they've looked really good recently. So I was like, okay, leaning Colts. Came out today. Their defensive tackle DeForest Buckner was just put on the COVID-19 list, so it looks like he's going to be out.
Sorry, Gene.
And sorry, Gene. So the Colts defense is really dominant. They're second overall in the league in total yards, and Aaron Rodgers scored some points on them, but they made second half adjustments last week, and they only let up 3 points in the second half, and they ended up getting the win in overtime. The Colts defense is really good, but they're missing, arguably their first or second best player behind Darius Leonard, linebacker. And so I was like, oh man, kind of swing towards Titans also because it's like hard to beat a division opponent twice in a row, in the same year, especially when you're both kind of decent teams. But for the Titans, Taylor Lewan, their left tackle, their Pro Bowl left tackle, he's on IR. He's done for the year. Their backup is a guy named Dennis Kelly, who I know all of you guys know. The Titans' backup left tackle, he's out for the game.
I almost got his jersey.
Exactly. So I have no idea who's going to be playing back there. So then I swung kind of back to the Colts. Also, I said it last time that I picked against the Colts in this game, the Colts-Titans game. The Colts own the Titans. And so until proven otherwise, the Colts are going to own the Titans. Colts 31, Titans 21.
Oh.
Go ahead, dude.
That's well, I agree with just about everything you said, except going back and forth. man, this Colts team beat a really good Green Bay team last week, and I think the Colts are legit. I really do. Not to say that the Titans aren't, but I wish they would have showed me a little bit more against the Ravens. But I have the Colts covering the -3. I have them winning 24-20, a little bit closer than Dub.
Last time these teams matched up, I went all in on the Titans, thinking they were going to beat up the Colts, and got a lot of, you know, I got a lot of Gene tweets for that. So I'm not going to make a mistake again. Just I need a week of not getting added by Gene, so I'm going to pick
Gene's
the Colts.
bullied us into picking the Colts
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
I just need a break. I'm taking a break off. I'm just going to pick the Colts. Stay out of my notifications. I've got the Colts 26, Tennessee 21.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So
I think
next game,
Dub should go again because he's got 3, and the rest of it, both of us each have 1. So I think Dub should go.
I got
He's
2
gonna have to
left.
double up eventually, anyways.
yeah, so I think he has 2, but yeah,
got
go
2
for
left.
it.
Well, okay, I'll go again. All right, so let's do the Bills game because my last game is the Monday night game, so I'll do that one last. Bills taking on the Chargers. Bills are at home, but again, it's going to be a fine weather weekend for as best you can ask for late November in Buffalo, New York. 48 degrees, sunny and breezy. Not going to be a huge factor. Bills are 5.5-point favorites. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. Bills are coming off their bye, and both teams are actually pretty healthy. The Chargers, Cordova brings it up every week. Like, if you look statistically, they are, top 10, top 15 in offense and defense, pretty much every category. They're a decent team. They find creative ways to lose games. And I think that the Chargers defense isn't quite good enough to hold the Bills in check coming off the bye. So I'm saying the Bills are going to win 33-27 in a high-scoring game. And the Bills are just sneak over the 5.5-point mark to cover. Bills -5.5.
What was your score?
Bills 33, Chargers 27.
All right. I'm pretty much on the same boat as you. Chargers, they like to lose games in awesome ways. I've got Buffalo 30, Chargers 24, Buffalo -5.5.
Dang, we're super close. We're off by 1 point on that one. I agree. I like the Chargers. I kind of struggled here. I thought maybe the Chargers can cover here, but I don't know. I thought about the Bills coming off their bye, and I think that they're going to be well rested, and they're going to be some scary guys that have to go up against, especially on 2 weeks' notice. So I have the Bills covering 31-24.
Go Bills.
You want to go next? Or you want me to go next?
You can go. I think me and Dub have the Monday night games.
Okay. So this one broke my heart, man. We were supposed to be playing yesterday, but because of we're supposed to be playing Thursday night on Thanksgiving, but because of stupid COVID, looks like they just moved back the game to Sunday. So it's okay. It's whatever. I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens at my Pittsburgh Steelers. You see the Jerome Bettis jersey?
He's a Ram.
Yeah, right. So this one's pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start off with the line. So Pittsburgh is favored -4.5. I think everyone thinks that these Baltimore Ravens are frauds, and I kind of want to jump on that bandwagon. But if their number 2 or like their 2-star running backs don't play, I don't think they have much of a chance. Lamar can't throw the ball, especially not against our defense. We're going to have pressure in his face. He's going to have to try to be scrambling out. He's not want to get hit as much as he's going to get hit versus us. So I think that if they don't play, I think that Pittsburgh should just run away with it very easily. Pitt looks good too, man. I think they look real good. So I have Pittsburgh winning outright in this game. I didn't even write down the score for this one. I was too busy writing on my notes. So I'll say Pittsburgh wins. Give me Pittsburgh 31, Baltimore 17.
I think the Ravens are frauds. Steelers by 10, Steelers 30, Ravens 20.
I'm with you, but divisional rivalries. I like them. I think they're going to be close. I think my score is closer than the game is. I think Pittsburgh dominates, but I do think Baltimore scores some late touchdowns. I got Pittsburgh 24, Baltimore 20, Baltimore plus 4.5.
You got that backdoor cover, huh?
That backdoor cover.
The
Good luck.
Jaguar special that didn't happen.
All right, Dub, go ahead. It's your last
All
one.
right. Bears at Packers. Oh, Sunday night football. I said Monday night earlier. I meant Sunday night. 35 degrees, cloudy, breezy. Green Bay. Both these teams play outdoors. They're used to it. I don't think weather's going to be a factor. Pretty much anywhere this week. Green Bay included. Green Bay came out hot against the Colts last week, and they looked really good. They were firing on all cylinders. Looked like they were just going to run away with the thing. And then the Colts made some halftime adjustments, and the Green Bay got outscored 17-3 in the second half. Ended up losing in overtime. I think it's going to be an Aaron Rodgers revenge game. I think not only is it Aaron Rodgers, we let that one slip away, revenge game. It's Aaron Rodgers, we let that slip away, revenge game against interdivision rival the Bears, who who they don't like. So I think the Packers win big. Maybe like kind of stay close early. Close game at halftime, and then the Packers just run away with it. The Bears can't score, man. Their offense is terrible. So if the Packers can put up some points, which I think they will, the Bears aren't going to have an answer. Packers are minus 8.5, and I like them to win and cover the spread. Packers 31, Bears 14.
I agree. Man, Chicago's offense is bad, and Green Bay's defense isn't very good. But I still don't think Chicago will score very many points. I still got them scoring 20, but I got Green Bay 30, Chicago 20, Green Bay minus 8.5.
You're generous. I didn't give the Bears that many points. I got Packers covering the 8.5. So it always sounds so weird to me taking those kind of like larger point spreads, but I mean Packers are good, Bears aren't. So I'll take the Packers at the minus 8.5. I have them winning 35-14.
Right. Oh, big points.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be upset.
Monday night, Seattle is a favorite in Philadelphia by 5 points. Seattle's defense is historically bad. They're last in the league, and they have one of the worst defense in like the last decade. However, Philadelphia's offense, it's not even their offense. Carson Wentz is not playing well. And I mean, last week he was throwing ducks. He doesn't feel pressure. He just sits there until it hits him in the face, and it's hard to watch. Like I was with initially, honestly, I was a little bit upset when the Rams drafted Goff instead of Wentz because I thought I liked Wentz better. I'm completely off that bandwagon. I'm totally in on Goff and off of Wentz for obvious reasons. I didn't write too many notes down just because I think Philly is not – I don't think they're good. I think their best move this year was getting that tie. It's the only thing keeping them in contention right now. And then
That was the smartest move of the entire NFL season.
They're number one in the East right now because of that tie. So,
and not the loss, yeah.
However, Seattle's offense, I think they bounced back. They didn't do very well against the Rams, but that was a really good defense. Then last week, I think they did all right. I don't really remember. But I think they score a lot of points against Philly. I think Philly's defense is not very good either. I got Seattle 30, Philadelphia 17, Seattle minus 5.
I agree with you on Carson Wentz, and I liked Carson Wentz, and I thought he was good. And man, I don't know if it's in his head or if I don't know what's going on, but he's looked so bad. And I've got pretty much no interest in picking the Eagles to do much of anything all year. So if the Seahawks are a 5-point favorite, I'll take that for sure. Seahawks 27, Eagles 14.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. Seattle wins outright. Seattle minus 5, 28-10.
We agree too much. We need one guy who's just like outrageous, but he's like really, really like supportive of his, like crazy positions.
Well,
that was like me last week.
For being so reasonable.
Both you guys went against me like the whole like we could have just flipped scores and
just a weird week.
I've got at least 3 games this week where I'm not with both of you guys.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
I'm
hopefully,
looking at my
if those
like.
all hit, I'm back. I'm all the
I'm
way
looking.
back.
I'm looking at my sheet here. I think I only took underdogs 3 times this week. So like the favorites are
But yeah, I
are
took
lighting up my
Baltimore.
sheet here.
Last week I got all out of control and I took 5 outright underdog winners and it didn't work. So
Didn't
it's
pan out.
almost like the
All right.
gambling people know what they're
Vegas
talking
kind of knows what's going on.
So
All right.
am I going first for locks this week?
I went last week, so I'm gonna go first this week. I had to pick the scraps,
Oh, I guess that's true.
and I'm gonna go with the Monday night game, Seattle -5 over Philadelphia. I think that's a pretty easy pick. I'm gonna go with that and take it to the bank.
Okay, I think that's fair enough. So for me, this I don't know why, man. I feel like the Raiders have been nothing but good to me when I'm picking them as my lock.
about.
So I'm gonna go with the Raiders again, -3 over Atlanta.
49ers can't score. There's like a 0% chance their score starts with a 20. So Rams -6.5.
All right,
Lock.
That's
All right.
fine.
sounds
I
good,
guess I'll
boys.
cheer for your lock.
Okay. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Good, man. Hey, we knocked it out. We did it in like half an hour-ish.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
See you guys later.